So today I am going to get straight to the point. I want to tell you guys how I lost 30 pounds in literally 6 weeks. I want to first start off with saying that it has been a journey. I'm still on this journey, to be honest. It's not really so much to lose weight, but I do want to share with you guys that are struggling to lose weight that there are benefits in juice fasting and in fasting, like water fasting. So what I did when I started my journey, the intentions were to really just lower the inflammation in my body, because it was just a lot going on with my body, that was caused by a lot of stress as well. And I just didn't know what to do, what direction to go in. And then also because I had so much stress, I was like stress eating, which caused me to gain unwanted weight. And so it was a challenge. Like, it really was like literally a nightmare time in my life. So what I decided to do was juice. A vegan diet was no longer working for me. Let me just throw that out there.
A vegan diet was no longer working for me.
I've been vegan for years and still I had major issues. Now, initially it did help me lose weight. However, I still had challenges as far as the inflammation in my body. And I was just like, okay, let me step back. Whole foods diets, not saying it doesn't work, but it does take time. And I just did not have time for that. I'm just like, what can I do to really kickstart my journey? So the first thing I decided to do was just stop eating food. I stopped eating food. Let me tell you, that was the first decision that I made. When I started doing a lot of research and I kind of tamper with juice fasting a little bit, but I never really truly dived into it. So I decided to kind of dive into juice fasting. And when I first started, it was a little hard because I think I was purchasing a lot of foods that I really didn't need to juice
according to my budget.
So I try to, buy vegetables and fruit that was more budget friendly.
Well, my budget friendly.
And also I wanted to mix it with something else where I didn't feel like I was spending so much money and I was forced to eat less expensive things, which is usually cooked food. So what I decided to do was mix juice fasting with water fasting, which, you guys, it's probably the best practice overall. Like, seriously, the best freaking practice. So I started juice fasting and I did that for about 3 weeks straight before I decided to explore other options without giving up on my juice fast. And one of the options were to kind of mix water with some of my juices, but to also just have some days where I just fully only drank water, like a straight water fast. Now, there were times where I did like more of an intermittent fasting type of situation. So half of the day it will be dry fasting, where you don't have anything, straight dry. And then I would do water fasting, and then I will go back into juice fasting. And I did this for about 6 weeks. And then also I had like low impact cardio. So I would do a lot of walking, a lot of jogging. I am a runner, so I am able to run. But for those who are not runners, please, please, please still do cardio. Like, walk it off. Like, go out into nature and walk, getting fresh air, like all of that. All of those little things that you may think doesn't matter, like it truly matters. It makes a major difference. Like, to say I was doing low impact cardio, like, I've seen major changes doing that low impact cardio, just walking for an hour a day. And then once I kind of got the energy up on the days where I was drinking juice, I would just go for a run and I would feel my best. Like, I've never ran more than like 2 miles, and now I'm up to 3 miles. So it's like, wow. And I could still go longer, but of course I don't want to do too much on a juice fast and a water fast because it could be a lot on you energy wise. So, I would definitely stop at 3 miles when I would run. And it just has been an amazing journey. And I just wanted to share this with everyone who's struggling to lose weight, anyone who's struggling on any type of health journey, trying to heal themselves. Like, I would say juice fasting and water fasting together makes a major, major, major difference. Like, and I've been doing this 6 weeks consistently. The most I fast within 1 week, I would say water fast. I would water fast at least 2 days out of the week. There were some weeks where I only water fast once per week. Also, dry fasting. I never dry fast a full day because since I'm already juicing and drinking water, my biggest fear is getting dehydrated, because the first time I attempted a juice fast, I definitely got dehydrated to the point where I had to go and get fluids. because drinking water or juice wasn't hydrating me. It just like got to a point where it got too far. So I had to go and seek some help to make sure I get hydrated. So that was the only downfall. So I don't play that with the dehydration thing. So when I'm dry fasting, I try to keep that period as short as possible. So when I wake up in the morning, I may not drink anything till about, I would say like 4. So around 4 o'clock would be the time that I would like finally drink a juice or drink some water. So I love it. But that was the only thing. I was very kind of hesitant about the dry fasting part because that could be a little crazy. I mean, dehydration is real, and I don't see how people do it days at a time. I could never do it days at a time. That's like insane to me. But half a day up until 4 o'clock, it worked well for me. And then I, throw some juice or some water in there, and it works perfectly. All I'm saying is that I know you guys are out there who are struggling. You know what I mean? There are alternatives. And if you're really trying to take control of your life, take control of your weight, your body, own yourself again, and be in control of yourself again, I highly recommend juice fasting with water fasting. And it's not just cost friendly, it's also beneficial, way beneficial than just juice fasting, because it kind of like alternates between refeeding your body tons of nutrients and then just water fasting and allowing your body to be fully rested while your body uses all of this energy to heal you, to help you lose weight, to eat all of that nasty gunk that's in your body. So benefits all around when it comes to mixing juice fasting with water fasting. I highly recommend it. Like, I can't say that enough. With exercise, I would exercise maybe 3 times a week. I would exercise 3 times a week, mainly on the days where I'm juicing heavily. So yeah, maybe 3 times a week. Now I'm up to 4 days a week, only because I'm so used to this journey now. So you can definitely increase that as you go along. It really depends on you. I think it's really like an intuitive thing. Like, how do you feel? Do you feel like working out? Do you feel like your energy is low? If you feel like your energy is low, I would not advise you to work out. But if you feel like the juice have your energy up that day, definitely capitalize on that and go and work out. So basically that's what I did. And my energy really picked up recently, which is why I'm up to 4 days a week working out. And then the 5th day, I always walk. Like, I walk every single day. So if I don't walk, I'll jog or run. So that's something that I did not let up on. It maybe like a day or two every other week where I just like skip a day of everything and just completely rest. So I'll probably have a full rest day doing absolutely nothing at least once a week. I will say that, or once every 2 weeks. It all depends on my mood and how I feel, because I'm really going off of my body. Whatever my body tells me to do, or whatever my body is in a mood of doing, I follow. Like, I don't sit here and try to follow the trend or follow someone else's journey of, oh, how many days you did this, how many days you did that. I base it off of how my body feels. Because if my body doesn't feel like doing it, guess what? I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Like, I'm not going to put that type of pressure on my body or strain it or try to force myself into something because I'm trying to lose weight or I'm trying to keep up with what someone else recommended. Truly do what your body wants you to do, whatever your body tells you to do. And that's the most important thing to get the best results on any weight loss journey, because my body is different from your body, which is also different from her body, which is different from his body. Everybody's bodies is different. Like, everybody's body is different. So get advice and kind of get feedback. Like, I'm giving you feedback on how I think juice fasting and water fasting work so well together. But I also want you to take that information and apply it into your life, but then also listen to your body. If your body says, hey, we're like 2 days a week where we're working out, other than that, nothing, then 2 days a week it is for you. You know what I mean? It's not going to slow down your weight loss journey, only because you're still juicing, you're still water fasting. So you're going to lose weight just by not eating solid foods. You know what I mean? Just juice and water. So also, I never did juice from the grocery store, like cold pressed juice. No, everything I juice myself. I also created a playlist on my YouTube, which includes my juice fasting journey. So if you want to look at the different stages, when I got to day 50, I'm about to be on day 60. You can kind of see some of the juices that I made, and kind of get a little bit of insight on how I felt on this journey, because I think it'll make a major difference in seeing someone kind of go from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3. It's a little bit more insight there in real time. So I think you guys should check that out. And also I think that was it. Yeah, just a combination of water fasting, juice fasting, walking every day, or cardio, or running or jogging, whatever your preference is, whatever your body is in the mood of doing. Also, I will also do dry fasting. So whenever I get up in the morning, I won't drink water or drink juice until about 4 p.m. If you feel any type of feeling of dehydration, please drink water, drink coconut water, do what you have to do to stay hydrated. Because what I don't want you guys to do is to pass out or suffer from major symptoms from dehydration. It is not fun. Sometimes you be experiencing things and you don't even really know that it's dehydration. Like, I literally found out one time I was dehydrated when I went to the emergency room because I was for sure I was dying from something. You know what I mean? And I found out I was just simply dehydrated. And as soon as they put the fluid in my body, it felt like a magic trick, like somebody just threw something at me and my body just came alive. So dehydration is nothing to play with. So when you're talking about juice fasting and water fasting, please make sure you're drinking enough. And if you're not, I would highly recommend eating fruit. If it's too much for you to just drink, eat like fruit that's high in water content, like watermelon or cantaloupes or anything that's super juicy, high in water content, cucumbers, whatever you need to do. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know what I did to lose 30 pounds within 6 weeks. And also, I am going up to 90 days. So I would definitely check back in with you guys when I hit 90 days so you guys can see how much weight I lost and also see the benefits as well, because the benefits are number one for me. Losing weight, of course, is one of the perks of juice fasting and water fasting, but the goal is really to lower the inflammation in my body and just really live a healthy, peaceful life. You know what I mean? Health is wealth. You can't do anything without health. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.